एक कचड़िया अनेक कचड़िया दाना चुगने आई चिड़िया 1 2 3 चतुर चिड़िया सयानी चिड़िया.
Hello and welcome to Headlines. Today I'm Rohit Khilnani. We are here to discuss true love of a different kind. Pariniti Sushanwani, welcome to Headlines today.
Thank you.
It's lovely to see you guys, young guys discussing true love. What exactly is this?
Very new kind. The one that happens in our life between young couples who don't really care about the rules of the society, not in a rebellious way, but just in a follow your heart and don't listen to anybody else kind of way. Right. You know, they do things and they spend time with their lover the way they want to, you know. They meet when they want to, they live with each other if they want to. You know, the kind of relationships, the kind of conversations they have are very strong and complementing what their heart feels, you know. Not necessarily agreed to by the society, but definitely what they want to do. So a lot of happiness there, a lot of security there, yet a lot of comedy because there are insecurities when you're in a relationship and when you're young. So basically this romance shows you romance how it is, you know, in today's generation.
Or how it should be.
How how it is.
How it is. And that's why I think it's such a special film, because you're so used to watching these escapist, you know, romantic films.
Right.
And as she said, we are showing romance as it normally happens in our lives. So it's gonna be very special, I think.
Okay, how apt is the title then, Shudh Desi Romance?
100%. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, your first film, they make you comfortable?
Yeah, they did. They pretty much did. See, I used to walk up to them. I used to go up to them and chit chat about if there was any, you know, me feeling apprehensive of approaching Maneesh. So I would just walk up to them and be like, do you think, should I go and talk to him about this? Do you think I can tell him this, that, you know, I'm not getting this? So they would completely, you know, help me out with those issues.
Right. You know, so many filmmakers tell us that, you know, when you're done with a film, some films you can just smell the success. You just know that it works. Does that work?
Not for this one. Only because this is not the safest film in Bollywood. Right. What I mean by when I say that is that it's talking about things that have not been really spoken about. It's showing relationships the way they've not been shown before. They definitely exist in the society, but we've not seen them on celluloid before. So obviously we are confident about the film because that's the reason we all made it. But you never know what the audience thinks, and that's always the truth of any film. Right. You know, some films you know will do well, but they don't. And some films are surprise hits, so you can never predict that. Right. Some films you know are absolutely safe. You're definitely giving the audience what they want.
Like a commercial.
Yeah, you know what you're giving the audience, and you know that this has worked in the past and this will work again. But this, I think, has not happened in the past, so we don't know. We don't have a benchmark to compare it with. Okay, you know, that film was like this, so it worked, so ours will also work.
Right.
But obviously that's the hope. We are confident that we made a fun, entertaining film, but it's always up to the audiences.
कृपया लैंडलाइन कॉल के लिए 1 डायल कीजिए. एरिया से लैंप अगर ठीक से जल नहीं रहा है तो कृपया 1 डायल कीजिए. अगर आपकी लाइन बार बार कट रही है तो कृपया 2 डायल कीजिए.
Right, Sijan, what does your gut say?
I seriously don't know. I mean, like, I don't know how the audience would react, as she said, because it's such a new film. But then all I'm very sure of that they will instantly relate to all the characters and all the situations in the film. And at the same time they'll be, you know, highly entertained. As an actor you don't anticipate what the audience would think, you know, when you're making a film, but then it's only when it's over and you have finished shooting for the film that you just hope and pray that, you know, reach a consensus with the audience. So that's what we are doing right now. You know,
So far you have seen films as an audience. You must be getting a feeling. Does it work? Has
My
it worked?
first movie, you think I'll have any feelings? I've become numb now. I know, again, like, they said, it's so entertaining, and the characters are very relatable. So maybe for people to get connected to them, they might agree with something, they might disagree with something, they might love some part of it, they might hate some part of it, but there's discussion that's bound to happen. This movie is going to make you think, or not in a very serious way, but you can always have conversations with your friends and your family and everybody regarding what just happened in the movie. So it's entertaining, it's fun, you can just go and chit chat about it, and those are the kind of movies I've really liked also as an audience,
We've all enjoyed Yash Raj entertainers. Is this a proper Yash Raj entertainer?
It's
Not
very
run-of-the-mill Yash Raj.
no.
Which is why it's very exciting that Adi is making this film.
Yeah.
Because of course, Yashji and Adi are known for their, I don't know, larger than life love stories. But recently, at least in the last 2 years, Adi's been making some very brave choices. Right from, even if it's a Tashan, it's a Band Baja, Ishaq Zadeh, Rocket Singh. These films are not typical Yash Raj. Yet, they've done well, they've been appreciated. And that is why I guess we all are proud that we are associated with Yash Raj, even though we're in such a different film.
Right. That was going to be my next question. That there was a time when it was tough to get in there. It was tough to get a Yash Raj banner film. How important and how easy it is for talented actors like all three of you to get in there?
I think it was very easy for me. I remember meeting Maneesh for the first time. Adi was very excited. He was like, I have seen your work before, and you're a good actor. But then ultimately, Maneesh and Jaideep will, take the final call. And it was just a 15 minutes audition. I was told to read the first 10 pages, and Maneesh was like, let's not waste the time, let's make the film. So it was as easy for this.
That was easy.
Yeah, no, it didn't come that easy to me. So I don't really know how easy or tough I can compare it to, considering that I'm not really been to any other production house or given auditions and struggled a lot. So maybe I'm blessed in that way that my first audition at YRF, and I got the opportunity to work with them. They really did select me for the film. But it wasn't one audition and I'm in the movie, no. Yes, they liked my first audition that I gave to the casting director. Post that, I had to further give auditions, do some workshops, just so that Maneesh is 100% sure if I can justify Tara, if I can.
So you worked hard and won there.
Yes, I did. I think destiny and luck and hard work goes hand in hand. There's only a certain stage or phase of your life where it can help you and support you, your luck and whatever, your destiny. But the rest you have to give in your best.
Right.
कभी किसी चीज को शिद्दत से चाहो तो कोई
कभी जो राज हो कोई धूप में छिपी छिपी कहीं जो रात हो कोई तेरे मेरे बीच में कभी जो बात हो कोई जीत में छिपी छिपी कहीं पे मात हो कोई पूछूंगा हौले से ही जानूंगा मैं हौले से तेरा हर अरमां.
You all have a good product on hand, you all have a great banner on hand, you all have put in your best. How important is it for every actor like yourself to be a part of a big number club?
Vis-a-vis business?
Yeah.
I think it's important. I'll tell you why. Not because you want to show off that my film has made more money than your money.
Okay.
The way I look at it, if you've touched 50 crore, 100 crore, 200, 300 crore, it just means those many more people watch the film. I'm not trying to compete with you vis-a-vis only numbers, but I definitely want more and more people to watch my film.
Okay.
So it's like a strange combination. So yeah, I definitely want my film to do great numbers because I want everybody out there to watch it. You know, definitely. I don't want to be. I don't want to just go home and be proud of the film and say, oh, you know what? I know it was a great film, so that's enough for me. No, I want everybody to watch it, and I want everybody to love it.
Right. Is this pressure?
No, I think
No pressure. It's just you hope
You
for that.
want it
Yeah.
to do it.
we talk about these 100 crores, but then we also have to see that if in 2008 Gajini was the first film to make 100 crores, in 2012 we had 9 films doing the same thing. It doesn't mean that we are suddenly making some very good cinema. I mean, like, growth in the entertainment sector is so much more, almost double the GDP of India, and number of screens are increasing at geometric rate. So I mean, like, we are very happy because we are associated with this kind of, you know, more realistic cinema, because there is an audience for it right now. And I think these relatively smaller budget films, which are high on content, which have good actors, which are marketed well, they'll also go on and make 150, 200 crores in the next 3-5 years. I'm like,
Right. So is this good news? Is this good news for all the actors? There was a time when a Salman film will do that well, when a Rohit Shetty film will do that well, and Shah Rukh and Amir. But now with films like Kahani, Barfi, and many more, is this good news for actors like yourself? That you know, a Shudh Desi romance can go there.
Definitely,
sounded
of
like
course.
Shudh Desi romance.
Very much. Yeah, definitely good news. Yeah, that just means that you know, more people are open to new actors.
Right.
They are open to watching people and actors and films other than the usual that they've been expecting. You know, they want. You know, they will go and watch a Salman and Shah Rukh film, but they will also go and watch an Ashiki too, who has absolutely new people. If they really love it, they will go and watch it. It happened with Ishaq Zadeh also. You know, we were very surprised at how the film did, because it was with 2 actors who were absolutely new. It was a strange subject, everything, but it did well. Kai Poche, there are no love songs, there are no heroines. There are 3 boys. Technically, 20 years ago, nobody wanted to watch that kind of a film.
Right.
But today that film does equally well. So definitely, yeah, it gives us so much confidence that today you can do the role you want to do, make the film you want to make. New directors get a chance. Producers get to make the films that they want to. Writers get to write the stories they want to. Yeah. It's brilliant. I think the audience has become so much more open-minded. It's lovely.
Nice.
कृपया लैंडलाइन कॉल के लिए एक डायल कीजिए। ADSL लैंप अगर ठीक से जल नहीं रहा है तो कृपया एक डायल कीजिए। अगर आपकी लाइन बार बार कट रही है तो कृपया 2 डायल कीजिए। अगर आप पेज ओपन नहीं कर पा रहे हैं या कनेक्शन की कोई समस्या है तो कृपया 3 डायल कीजिए।
Welcome back. It's always nice to chat up with a young team. So tell me, they say when you work together, everybody learns from each other. So now that you all are getting a chance to be more nice to each other, what did you learn from them?
What did I learn from them? From Sushant, I learned a lot of focus and consistency. You know, our schedule is 1.5 to 2 months long, but every day while we're there, he's the character. He's very consistent in his takes. He's very consistent even after pack-up, you know, which is a great thing. I tend to switch on and switch off, you know. I switch on in front of the camera and then I completely switch off after that. But I think it's a great thing to learn from him, that such consistent focus can really help.
चद्दर
ओ चद्दर खद्दर की अरमा है रेशम के, चद्दर खद्दर की अरमा है रेशम के। मिली है जरा खिली, मिली है फाइनली, चली है मेरी लव लाइफ। मिली है जरा खिली, खिली है लिटरली, चली है मेरी लव लाइफ।
From Vani,
Smiling.
What was that?
I'm the newer move.
no, yeah, she's you know, because she's been working for so many years, she has this great confidence about her in front of the camera, which is a great thing. I don't think you should become too conscious of yourself and start taking yourself too seriously. You should be bindas in front of the camera. I think it always helps an actor. And Vani is like that. You know, she might be nervous before a take, or she might be nervous, you know, before we start shooting. But in front of the camera, it doesn't matter if she's done 50 takes. She will be as confident and she'll give as much that she can give. So it's a great one.
She's the most bindas on and off camera, is it?
Yeah. We give that to her.
But she is so, I mean, like, spontaneous and such a natural actor. I mean, like, as an actor, you just wish that you have a co-actor like her, because all you need to do in the scenes are like you just have to be in your character and just have to react to all the stimulus she's given.
Right.
So it was that easy working with her.
Expectations are going to go very high from
Oh God, no.
Sometimes we've been
No, but
reading,
you
people are
should
comparing
expect
to-
a lot from him. He's also like this. He's very,
Of course, yeah.
very spontaneous in a scene.
I've just been learning and learning. For me, it's just been an on set learning process.
About us.
Yes, so
We don't care about the set.
so from Pariniti, I think she is great in front of the camera. She doesn't. There's just no apprehension or nervousness. Or I'm sure this is her third movie. Maybe that's also. But from her first movie, I think I've seen that level of confidence in her, and very spontaneous and very natural, which is very nice. Yeah? I mean, observing all these things, being very, I saw her making notes one day in her. That scene, and I was like, really? I mean, are we supposed to do that? Are we supposed to write down and make notes? Because I never made notes. So I thought maybe this is some process that one needs to follow. But I've seen her being so into it, into her scene and being so natural in front of the camera, which is amazing. So Shant again is very consistent. All his takes just seem to be perfect. There's no take. I used to feel guilty, giving another retake in front of him because I thought he'll get really upset if I mess it up because his takes are going all good, So he's super consistent and he's been a very patient co-actor also. Both of them, in fact.
Right.
They've been very patient with me being a newcomer, making mistakes here and there. He doesn't really. It doesn't feel as if there's somebody shooting, I really felt that the character that he's playing is him in real life. So there's just no distinction that I could make.
Right.
Maybe he's been, the character on and off camera. So it just feels, it just shows his dedication for the
Bolte raho.
Yeah.
Right. Don't we all love her honesty?
चल मन जो आ गयो रे मेरो तेरी ओर होले होले थामना जी इस पापी की डोर इस पापी की डोर है
Before we go, I want to ask one last question. There was a time when all the senior actors have told us this, that we used to just sign films listening to the director's name or the
Right.
production banner. Now, this generation, how do you all sign films? What is the priority?
For me, it's the script first. I have to enjoy the story, I have to enjoy the film and the director. It's a combination because a
The
great
script and the director.
Yeah, script and director. The script can be great, but if you don't have confidence in the director, it'll be a bad film. And sometimes the script is average, but the director is so good that it'll be a lovely film. So it has to be a combination of both for me.
Sushant?
I was about to say that. Script, number one.
Yeah.
Director's vision, number two. I mean, like, not in that order, but then, and the third thing is the character I'm supposed to play.
Right. Honey?
What do I say? They just summed it up for me.
Nice. So basically, this is what everyone, I guess, looks for: a good story, script, and so gone are the days when only a big banner film, which you are not convinced about. You obviously, you guys won't go ahead with that. Great. That's the reason, answers are not rehearsed. It's fun chatting with you guys, and your film is at the theaters. So best of luck to all three.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
नीचे से, दबे पाँव नीचे से, झूठे समाजों में झूठे रिवाजों में लिए ही जाए कोई चांस।